Namaste all. Today we are going to open up with SSLC question paper pattern. Here we are going to deal with the grammar components, vocabulary components and creative writing components from the question paper of SSLC, which will in turn be a open up for 8th and 9th standard students also. The teachers who are teaching 6th to 7th, they can also adopt these techniques or strategies. And not a proper question paper pattern has been released from the board. Till then, we are going to look into the old question paper pattern and let us see what is possible from us to help the SSLC students. So, let us go from the basic one. For this, we are going to, any component that we take, we are going to look into from the base, how the children could be improved or how the children could be taught from the base level. Let's see. So here, let's take question tags. For question tags, the basic things that are needed or the basic components that are needed are auxiliaries, modals, pronouns. Let us see few here. When we take up auxiliaries, we have be forms. They are am, is, are, was, were. Under be form, we have these many auxiliaries. And we need to know that these are positive forms. These are positive. Then what is the opposite of positive? Negative. Let's form the negative form of this. For example, am not. Then is not. Are not. Was not. Were not. So these are the negative forms. What is the next step? The next step is forming the contractive forms. Like am not, we usually use two forms. One is am not, ain't, or even aren't is also used. Okay, you can check and you can use whatever is comfortable for you. Is not, isn't, are not, aren't, was not, wasn't, were not, weren't. So, from be form, we need to know these many, which becomes the base for question tag. Okay, so this is about be form. Shall we go to the next form? So the next form is have form. Positive, have, has, had. Negative, have not. Contractive form, haven't. Has not. Contractive form, hasn't. Had not. Contractive form, hadn't. So this is the next form. Let's move to the next form. So here you could see do form. Positive, do, does, did. Negative form, do not, don't. Does not, doesn't. Did not, didn't. Right, so we have seen three forms. Be form, have form, do form. What do these forms tell? These three forms tells us this way. Be form tells us about being. Have form tells us, be form tells us about being. Have form tells us about possessing. And do form tells us about actions or acting. So, in a sentence, we find these forms. And our step is to add question tag for a statement. Let's now add question tag to this statement, and we call this statement. And here we add question tag. The word itself says question tag. Tag is nothing but a small tying thing. We tie the papers. It won't be long. It is very short. So that means it needed to be very short. Okay, when we are looking at the examples, we'll come to know about it. And when we say question, that means this need to be there. Question mark, because it speaks about the word question. Let us bear these things in mind. And now let us read the statement. She is a doctor. Now in adding question tag, there is a certain rule that says about the auxiliaries. Here the auxiliary is. And this is positive form. And in the question tag, it will be changed to negative form. We have already seen the negative form isn't. Next, what is the next change we are going to do? The next change is subject. Subject of the statement. Here it is she, a pronoun, and this needed to be here. The letter, uppercase letter, will be changed to small letter. So here we need to know that the statement is in positive form. She is a doctor. And the question tag is in negative form. Isn't she? We know that question tag means it is a short tag, short question. And the statement need to end with a comma and then add question tag and place a question mark. From this example, we are going to derive that positive statement, negative question tag. We have positive statement. We consider the statement as positive, keeping in mind about the auxiliaries. The rule that we derive here is positive statement, negative question tag. Let's consider this to be the first rule. For the next rule, we will look into yet another video. Thank you for being with me. Catch you in yet another video of question tag. Bye-bye.